Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Marcus Rosa, aka Mazuma TV. Back at y'all with some more boxing talk, man. I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive night. I hope you had a great weekend overall, man. I'm back at y'all with some more boxing talk. We're going to be speaking about Claressa Shields slapping fire out of Alycia Baumgardner. We definitely going to react to that. Then we're going to get into Devin Haney wanting the Keyshawn Davis fight. We're going to assess Keyshawn Davis' performance against Nair Albright. Then we go get into some open boxing topics. You feel what I'm saying? But before we get into all of that, y'all could please hit the like button on the way in. That'd be very much appreciated. We on the road to 4K. We well into the 3,500 mark. Looking to crack that 3,600 mark in due time. Shout out to the nation and the mob for making this possible. All right, y'all, man. I know y'all see the link right there, right below my face. You know what I mean? My book with my son Micah. Micah finds his words. A Day of Little Words and Big Love is officially on Amazon.com, available for purchase, man. Shout out to everybody that has been contributing, to purchasing the book and, all of that good stuff, man. Very, very, very beautiful situation right now, man. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting, giving, positive feedback. I'm having people sending me pictures of, the book. You know what I mean? I got people sending me pictures of the book that they just received, and my mom sent me, and my sister sent me it. My boy Agent 86 sent me it. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, man, listen, shout out to everybody that's been supporting the book, man. If y'all got kids, especially if you got kids that have some sort of speech delay or whatever the case is, man, please go get your book, man. It's for a very cheap price. You feel what I'm saying? And it'll get to you ASAP, man. So shout out to all of my active fathers out there. Shout out to all my consistent fathers. Shout out to all my trying fathers. You know what I'm saying? This is dedicated to y'all as well that put in the work, with y'all kids. And even though we might not receive as much credit as others, we still out here doing it for a bigger purpose. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the nation and the mob, man. You feel what I mean? So very happy that the book has been, being supported, being purchased. You know what I mean? Because the way I look at it, y'all supporting this cause, man. It's like y'all showing love to my son. You know what I mean? So thank you very much. So what I mean, the link is right there for anybody that would like to go ahead and purchase their copy. You know what I mean? My boy Lorenzo said gonna grab a copy when I touch down for sure. Okay, shout out to my boy Lorenzo. You know what I'm saying? We got some things to talk about, man. Why y'all talking crazy about Alycia like that? When Sway start off, Alycia getting slapped, dead ass made my day. God damn. Why that make your day? Do you know how much you gotta dislike somebody for that shit to make your day? Them getting slapped. Oh my God. That shit is fucking hilarious. I ain't gonna lie to you. But we definitely gonna talk about that situation and exactly what happened, because we know Claressa Shields and Alycia Baumgardner ain't been getting along for a long time already. You know what I'm saying? They've been beefing for a little while. From what I understand, they was friends. From what I understand, they was friends. Everything was cool. And to be honest with you, I didn't really understand the angle. Like, because, they don't fight in weight classes anywhere near each other. So I would have never thought that they would have had an issue or, any type of possibility of them fighting or even speaking about each other fighting. I didn't really get it, to be honest with you, man. Claressa, I think the lowest I've ever seen her fight was at like 154. And I heard, Claressa talk about going to 47 before, but I've heard Jamel Charlo say he'll go down to 147. I heard Boots. I remember I was talking to Boots one time, and he said that he was gonna go down to 140. I've had these conversations before. Just because they think about going down to the weight, don't mean that they should go down to the weight or they're going to go down to the weight. You know what I'm saying? And even if that was the case, Alycia Baumgardner bitching about fighting Caroline Dubois at 135. Why the fuck are we even? And she's a 130-pound champion. Why are we even talking about them fighting at 47 when she's bitching about going a weight class above where she currently is? So you bitching about fighting Caroline Dubois at 35, but you're willing to fight Claressa Shields at 47. It never really made sense to me, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? It never really made much sense to me. So I don't even know why they bickering back and forth. But from what I understand, Alycia Baumgardner, she started feeling herself once niggas started finding her attractive, and she started getting hella likes on the bikini pictures on the motherfucking yacht and all that. She started feeling herself. she started making it seem like her shit don't stink. So I guess she, she's seeing Claressa Shields getting all this, GWOAT recognition and all of that. And I guess she wanted to attach her name to Claressa Shields in order to get her name up. Or maybe she just genuinely wanted to fight Claressa Shields. I don't know what the case is, but what I do know is, Alycia started the shit. I guess Claressa felt betrayed from that. And, ever since then, they've been getting into it. You know what I mean? I think they from around the same area because I know, like, at one point in time, I don't know where Alycia lives now, obviously, but I know at one point she said she lived in Detroit. But I heard she was from Ohio. Whatever the case is, she's somewhere for the Midwest. We all know where Claressa Shields was from. She's from out Flint. So, there's going to be times where they run into each other. And they have seen each other. They've seen each other at fights. There was a time where they had seen each other on the airplane. But it did feel like as time went on, the animosity got deeper and deeper. You know what I'm saying? So from what I understand, just for context, because I was confused as to how they even ran into each other. But supposedly they were like at a Netflix boxing after party, from what I understand. And the incident happened, obviously last night, following Ronda Rousey quickly submitting Gina Carano. You know what I mean? So you already know that Claressa Shields, boyfriend or whatever you want to call him was there, Papoose. I seen Michael Irvin. Shout out to Michael Irvin. Le'Veon Bell. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, Claressa Shields is in the building. I guess she had ran into Alycia Baumgardner. She confronted Alycia Baumgardner. You know what I mean? There was some trash talk back and forth. Let me see, man. Let me read. Let me try to read something real quick. Let me see. Because I don't want to get into the video just yet. I'm trying to maintain my composure for now. But somebody says somebody got compared to James Brown. I hope she ain't called Claressa Shields no James Brown. That's fucking wild. What? Said Baumgardner threatened her first. Their beef has history. Shield labels her a steroid cheat. Their size differences fuel the fire, prompting fans to cheer Shields' toughness, call it unfair, or demand a pro fight. If y'all deem it unfair, then why the fuck would y'all call for them to fight each other if it's such a weight class difference? But let me see. Oh, okay. So Claressa Shields just added some context as to what happened. And if that's the case, then she definitely deserved this shit. So according to Claressa Shields, she says, I'm gonna continue giving bitches hell respectfully. That little ass girl said, I'll beat your ass right now after already disrespecting me. Now you classy and playing victim, can't go around threatening people. Now take that slap and try to get your lick back. So she's confirming that she slapped she confirmed that she slapped Alycia. It was really hard to tell from the camera angle, but how the way everybody reacted, there was definitely some contact made. So Claressa said that she's good in terms of like, she chilling. She said that Alycia said she was gonna whoop her ass. I thought she was gonna swing first. I guess I'm quicker. Yo, Claressa is fucking hilarious. I'm sorry, yo. I find her hilarious. She can be a little bit annoying at times, and she be talking about men and all that. But for the most part, when it comes to her just being in her lane, is talking amongst boxing, females, she's entertaining to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Tarsha Y says she smacked her hand. I don't know that. I don't know if she smacked her hand. I can't tell in the video exactly what she smacked. But according to Claressa Shields, she made it seem like she hit her flush or something. So let's see what Alycia Baumgardner is talking about. I don't see yeah, I don't know yeah, Alycia ain't do shit but post pictures of herself. Like you can tell, like Alycia just loves the attention, bro. Like she like so big headed, it's hilarious. Bitch looking like Prime Goldberg with a dress on. Bitch looking like Prime Goldberg with a dress on. Oh my God. Yo. All right, yo. My fault, yo. All right, my fault. But I ain't see I ain't see Alycia say anything outside of that. I just seen her like, posing with her little dress or whatever the case is. She feeling herself. Ain't really seem like she added any conversation to that. But Alycia has said in the past, especially when I've criticized her, that she has good lawyers. So let's see what happens. Let's see if you put your good lawyers to work. But let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and y'all telling me shut the fuck up. That's crazy. I'm sorry, bro. She be looking, man. I don't know. She started to look diesel again. Remember when around that time she got caught, she was looking super diesel. Then after she got caught, you know what I mean? Her body started to like soften up and she started to look a little lady. Like now it look like she turning into Big Papa Pump again. I don't know. That could mean anything. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm not making any accusations or anything like that. I'm just telling you how the way she's starting to look. But Jay said when the record's about to be bankrupt. Nah, man. Claressa says she could say that she felt threatened because Alycia said, "I'll beat your ass right now." Shit. I don't know. I don't even care about none of that. I hope it don't go there because that's corny. Y'all can't criticize Dev for that and then, you know what I mean? But I love Alycia though, man. Just something about the way she move it. Nah, nigga. If she end up suing Claressa, y'all better criticize her how the way y'all criticize Devin. Just like how when these male motherfuckers test positive for PEDs, y'all better criticize Alycia the same way that you criticize a motherfucking whoever the fuck test positive. Ryan, Subriel, fucking Billy Joe Saunders, Oscar Valdez, Dillian White, Alexander Povetkin, all them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, let's get into this video. This is the video that's been going viral as of right now. Shout out to Dan the Boxing Man for putting the video together. As a matter of fact, no, hold on. Let me scroll down because there was a little funny ass post. I need to get to. Nah, where is that? There you go. No, let's watch this first. Shout out Dan the Boxing Man. So, looks like they having a little bit of a back and forth. You can see Claressa right here. Let's go. Let's see what's going on. Now, what I want y'all to pay attention to, what I need y'all to pay attention to is everybody's face. Look at Alycia's face. We couldn't believe what happened. Bro, that was definitely contact me because you heard a motherfucking pop in the back. Sound like a motherfucking M80 went off. Like, oh shit. I don't know if y'all niggas ever heard a quarter stick of dynamite pop off. Back. Oh shit. What the fuck on? She couldn't believe Claressa did that. She was like, damn, that's how the GOAT feeling? Yeah, bitch, you been talking all this crazy shit. You been feeling yourself. You know what I mean? You think them IG likes is gonna help you outside that ring. Claressa a little ratchet, John. You better stop playing with her. Shorty about her business. She the type to, you know what I mean? She take her own motherfucking wig off and go to work. I better stop playing with bitches like Claressa, man. She got that dog in her. She don't be fucking around with nobody, man. You can feel that shit in her energy. She one of them wild ass women. I don't even know why y'all would even want to try her. She's a crash out. She a crash out with a bag. That's who the fuck Claressa is, bro. So I guess they got to talking. They saying that they got to talking. They said that Alycia said that Claressa looked like Bobby Brown. I hope she say or James Brown, one of them Browns. You know what I mean? And this bitch turned into Chris Brown and slapped the shit out of her. So let's see this shit one more time. Hey, now look at the boy face. Look at the black boy face right there with the shade. He the first one that react like, oh shit. Now look at the white John. Look at the white John all the way over to the right. Her mouth dropped. So that's two people's mouths who is dropped that is absolutely shocked right now. And you can hear the impact of that slap. Bah! Right? Like a motherfucking firecracker went off. Now, look at Alycia Baumgardner's face when she come into view. I hate the fact that this bald head ass nigga is right here fucking up the whole view. Now look at Alycia. She's like, oh no, I know you ain't just. She was about to start talking Korean on this motherfucker. She tapped into her because Alycia, she just be, you know what I mean? She just be showing off that black side. She was about to tap into her Korean side. She was about to say some shit in Korean. Hold on. How you say something in Korean? Hold on. Oh shit. How you say oh shit in Korean? How you say that? Zhang. She said, Zhang. Yo, she couldn't believe that shit. Holy shit. Slime said, coño. Probably like Albert Puello got smacked or something like that. No, nigga. She said, Zhang. She's like, I know this bitch ain't just slapped me. I just felt the whole Flint water crisis in that motherfucking palm of hers. I'm cool. This bitch just slapped the dog shit out of me. I know she ain't just slapped me in front of these white people. Did you just slap me in front of all these white people? I know you ain't just slapped the dog shit out of me in front of all these white people. Yeah, nigga. Yo, I know. She's like, I know this bitch ain't just. I know this bitch ain't just slapped the earth, wind, and fire out my blazing ass. Yes, she did. You be thinking, see, these motherfuckers, they so accustomed to just talking shit on the internet and talking shit in person. And because they both boxers, they think that you're not gonna pop off. They think they just so safe. Oh, she ain't gonna do nothing. This shit just boxing. Man, you better stop playing with these little ratchet hoes. I'm trying to tell you, no disrespect to Claressa, but you know what I mean? She can't act like she the most ladylike motherfucker around here. She got some little crazy ways about her. You feel what I'm saying? So if it was just contact on the hand or the shoulder or whatever the case is, I don't know if motherfuckers would have reacted how the way they reacted. I don't know if Alycia Baumgardner would have reacted that way if she just got hit on the shoulder. The way Alycia looking in this, the way she looking in this video right here, how you zoom in? Fuck, it won't let me zoom in. Let me pull this shit up on YouTube. I'm sure this shit is on YouTube by now. Hold on. Let me pull this shit up on YouTube, man. I can't believe Alycia left. She was too comfortable. She was too comfortable, man. Hold on. She was just doing that little stream with DDG and all that. She was feeling real good about herself. And proceeded to get the dog shit slapped out of her. All right. Let me pause this shit real quick. Yo, bro.
Yo, what's good, fam? What's the word?
I love the name. Alycia Slapgardner.
Yeah, man. Bro, when I seen that shit like earlier. I seen that shit earlier today. I'm like, wait, did she slap her or did she accidentally slap somebody else? And then I seen her face go like that old face.
Yo,
and I'm like, yeah, she slapped fire out of her.
I know that face because I done been snuck before. And I'm not gonna say I made that face, but I remember being shocked, like, nigga, did I just get hit? And that's exactly how the way she looked. Like, she was like, what the fuck just happened? Like, her whole world just stopped. Like, I already know how that shit be, bro.
For the first time in her life, her clit got soft.
Yo, that's some wild shit. No. We're not looking for that one. Let me pause this job.
Nah, but also on some real shit, though, shout out Claressa Shields, though.
Yo, Claressa Shields slapped that bitch like she was the great Khali. That shit was crazy. You remember the great Khali when he used to slap the dog shit up niggas?
Chest palm niggas.
Yo, oh my God. Yo, so let's go over this shit one more time. Oh, you heard that shit? You heard that shit? You heard that motherfucking impact?
Hell yeah. In a loud ass room?
Like motherfucking M80. Look at Alicia's face. Yeah, I already know what that is. Damn, I'm trying to zoom in. It won't let me, bro. Yo, that's man. Y'all niggas, y'all hating. Hold up.
She dead got pimp slapped like.
She like, oh. She said, oh, Zhang Zhang. She started.
They gotta start calling Claressa Turner out this John.
Claressa Turner.
Slapping the fuck out bitches.
Chrissa Brown out this motherfucker.
Claressa. Nah, let me. I was about to tweet.
Chrissa Brown.
I was gonna say Claressa Benoit.
No.
That's crazy though. That's crazy.
Man, what the fuck? All right, hold on. Why the fuck is? Oh my god, this shit tweaking. All right, let me see. Hello, you can see my live right here. All right, hold on.
She slapped her quick as shit.
She was like, oh.
That was a quick ass slap though.
Yeah, she wasn't playing. Everybody's shocked. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, yo, this was a warning sign because y'all remember when they got into it the first time, she slapped Alycia hand. You remember that shit?
Mm-hmm.
I remember they were talking shit to each other outside of a ring, and Alycia doing this shit. She real comfortable talking. She being all sassy. She moving her head side to side. Claressa was like, man, bitch, get your fucking hand on my face. Now, Alycia she wasn't really shocked about it because she's like, oh, that's my hand. It is what it is. This shit ain't hit her hand. Because you ain't looking at nobody like this if a nigga just slaps your hand.
Nah, real shit.
Like, that shit probably hit her on the top of the head. You know what I mean? Cheek, something.
At least a finger grazed her.
Yeah, something made contact. And the fact that it was that loud, something made me think she got the shit slapped out of her, bro. Lorenzo said she made the face Curtis Stevens made when Triple G dropped them. Yo, I know exactly what you talking about.
Oh my god,
Curtis was like,
woo!
It was like, yo, she looked the same way, bro. She looked like I'm trying to tell you. She said that some shit in Korean. She said some shit in Korean, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Let me see. Claressa said, I hate when you run your mouth after she smacked her. Yeah, I heard her say that shit too. She said, I hate when you run your mouth.
Yo, I heard her say that shit.
Yup. Shy Rider Westsider said Salute Mazuma was crazy as how security let her get close enough to get that slap off. It's like security wasn't reading the room. Well, they probably see this is the thing though. This is rare in boxing. A lot of the times motherfuckers just talk shit to each other. You know what I mean? Security stepping a little bit and then them motherfuckers go about their own way. It's very rare when fighters actually get physical with each other. You know what I mean? Like prior to this, I ain't seen nobody get slapped since Plant and Charlo. So this isn't like an everyday thing. Now, MMA, them motherfuckers just be going crazy. I don't know what they be going. They just be rumbling. So you gotta watch them. But like in boxing, motherfuckers be like, yo, like I ain't gonna put my hands on a nigga unless we in the ring. That's what a lot of the mentality is. But like I said, Claressa's a crash out. You could tell. And her energy, the way that she talked, like she one of them people that don't have no problem giving you a fade outside of the ring if she's in that position to do so. And Claressa probably got in her mind like, bro, like ain't no way I'm gonna fight this bitch. But every time I see her, she running her mouth. So it's like if she talking that shit and I can't fight her in the ring, I might as well slap the shit out of her. Cause she doing too much. You feel what I'm saying? And Bella Faith makes a great point. She says Claressa is way too big and too skilled for Alycia. She will hurt that lady. I agree. I agree. And you know, this isn't even something that should be spoken about. But if we go ahead and we backtrack and we look back on history, Alycia was the one who started antagonizing Claressa.
Oh, on the internet and shit.
Yeah, because
what's gonna call it? I think Claressa had like one performance that was like complete shit, but she still won, and Alycia was eating that shit up.
Yeah, but what was crazy was they was friends. They was friends at one point in time, right? And this was like right, I think around this time frame. This is when Alycia came off of the biggest win of her career. She beat Michaela Mayer, right? So she on top of the world. So I think this was also around the time that I actually think they fought on the same card. Claressa fought and beat Savannah Marshall, that big ass white girl. Great fight. So she goes ahead and she defeats Savannah Marshall. Michaela Mayer loses to Alycia Baumgardner. So I don't know exactly what happened from there. I guess like the media was asking her questions, and maybe she, fell into those media questions, started, the media instigating and all that. But I guess Alycia was just feeling herself and be like, oh, I'll fight Claressa, blah, blah, blah. Claressa says she'll go down to 147. Bro, Claressa may have said that when she was at 54, but looking at Claressa Shields, she ain't making no 147 at all. At all. For real, I don't think she getting any lower than 160. That shit is dead.
What's heavyweight for women?
175.
175 is heavyweight for women. So
Yeah.
So Claressa probably is like 180 max.
Yeah,
190.
Like, probably get a little higher than that. But Claressa be rumbling at 175 and don't be looking like, I mean, obviously she got big. She could definitely lose weight. Like she be having big legs, her butt big. You know what I'm saying? Like she be filled with water. But she got the skill set to fight at that weight. But like in terms of going down to 47, that's too much of a cut for Claressa. Claressa's a big girl. You feel what I'm saying? Alycia is small. She's more of a petite woman. She could get down to 130 pounds. You know what I mean? She bitching to fight Caroline Dubois at 135.
You know what's crazy? I think she could probably get down even lower than that.
Who?
Alycia.
Probably. I don't know how her body is. I never really seen her look drained or nothing like that. But you know what I'm saying? I think all in all, Claressa may have said that she can make 47. I don't believe that she can, and I don't think Claressa is willing to do that at this point in time, considering how good she feels at 75. People contradict themselves all the time. It is what it is. But my whole thing is, let's talk about Alycia Baumgardner, because everybody, I guess by her just shaking her ass and taking pictures all the time, seducing niggas, people be forgetting the shit that Alycia Baumgardner be saying, because everybody's just taking her word like, oh, she'll fight Claressa at 147. Why are y'all so sure about that when she don't even want to fight Caroline Dubois at 135 and was saying that 135 not even her weight class? So you're a champion at 130, right? You made it clear you're not a lightweight. You're a junior lightweight. You're not a lightweight, but you a welterweight for Claressa Shields. So That's 215 says Claressa told Cyborg she'll fight her at 47, and Baumgardner said fight me at 47. Then, all right, cool. First of all, at that point in time, Cyborg and Shields was a bigger fight because Cyborg was like this MMA legend, Claressa, boxing legend, obviously greatest woman of all time. Cool. That was what you would call like an entertainment type of fight, like what Usyk got going on right now. Anthony Joshua and Ngannou, you know what I'm saying? Fury and Ngannou, like Conor Floyd. You feel what I'm saying? So I understand why she may have said that in the past. So I personally like, cool. So Alycia like, oh, fight me at 47. Fight me at 47. Like, all right, you're saying that, but when motherfuckers ask you to fight Caroline Dubois at 135, that's too much of a task for you, right? But you're willing to face Amanda Serrano, right, at 130. But you're willing to face Katie Taylor at 140 pounds. Alycia be doing a lot of she be contradicting herself a lot too. So, you know what I mean? I hear Claressa, saying certain things. I'm seeing Alycia say certain things. But when you look at the weight difference between the two, it makes absolutely no sense for these girls to be fighting each other. Claressa too big. She's also too skilled for Alycia. Alycia had trouble with Bo Rishin, or whatever the fuck her name is, get hit all upside her head. She's showing fatigue in those mid rounds and all of that. You think you keeping up with Claressa Shields? Claressa Shields will beat the dog shit out of Alycia Baumgardner. Easy. Fuck around and stop her. She's too little.
Yeah, them 3 rounds, them 3 minute rounds ain't it for her.
Yeah. But even if it's 2 minute rounds, she still ain't doing nothing with the fucking quote. Let's just keep that shit a buck. She too big. She also faster than Alycia. She bigger, but she faster than Alycia. She punching combinations better than Alycia. She got better gas tank than Alycia. She's stronger than Alycia. Ain't nothing Alycia could do with that girl besides get fucking stopped. I'm gonna just keep it real. You feel what I'm saying?
Don't tell Justin that he gonna have a titty attack.
Great fucking question. Great logical question. If Alycia is gassing at those lower weight classes, how does she look at 47? Like horseshit. Like horseshit. She not beating nobody named Claressa Shields at any weight class. Even if Claressa was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go down to 47 and beat the ass. Still ain't beating Claressa. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why people even talking about this shit no more, but I kind of understand Claressa Shields' frustration because you got this little. Can you imagine? Just put yourself in Claressa's shoes, right? Let's say you a light heavyweight. You fight at 175. You are the undisputed champion at 175 pounds. So you Dimitri Bivol for just say you're Dimitri Bivol, right? And you got a nigga
like Frank Martin.
No. Well, yeah, say Frank Martin. Frank Martin running his mouth because Bivol said in the past, I'll go down to fight this nigga at 140, at 154. You got Frank Martin little ass over there talking about, nigga, if you try and fight him at 54, why don't you fight me there? Nigga, you won't even fight there, but whatever. We all know what Bivol would do to Frank Martin.
Right.
We know it. Like, we don't even got to talk about that. We know what would have happened. But, you know what I mean? They keep running into each other. Every time Frank Martin see Bivol, he popping his shit, blah, 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 blah. And in Bivol mind, he like, man, I want to beat this nigga ass so bad. But it's not realistic for us to fight because our weight classes are so much different than each other's.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much of a weight gap. Now, if Bivol was at fucking 47 and Frank Martin was at 35, that's possible. We could probably meet each other in the middle. Mm-hmm. Niggas move up multiple weight classes all the time. That's common in boxing nowadays. So I would understand that. But if we talking about 140 and 175, hell no. Shit, that's too much. Either somebody gonna lose too much weight or somebody gonna gain too much weight. It's just not realistic from a boxing standpoint. So in Bivol head, he like, every time I see this bitch ass nigga, he running his mouth, and I know realistically there's no way for us to fight.
So let me just slap him.
So what the fuck I'm gonna do is like, I can't put hands on him in the ring. You frustrating me every time you see me. Every time you see me, you talking shit. You putting me in a real frustrating situation where you're gonna make me get, and you know women be emotional, men too, but you know women they tend to get a lot more emotional than men, and as a result of that, she may lose her cool. Who fucking knows? Claressa Shields might be going through something. You know what I'm saying? It might be her time of the month. You don't know what it is. Slap the dog shit out of Alycia Baumgardner. It is what it is. You feel me? So I think Alycia just accustomed. I don't know. I think Alycia is very arrogant. She gives off a very arrogant energy. You know what I mean? She wasn't even, when I met her, she wasn't acting like that. She was real sweet. You know what I mean? Humble. You know what I mean? But ever since she got the world titles and, you know what I'm saying? She getting all this attention on social media. It's like she real big-headed. Real fucking big-headed. Like niggas can't tell this shit. Like she just real, how you say that? Like, besides arrogant, she's real like, is it like
cocky?
No, it's like like chin in the air. You feel what I'm saying? Like
pompous.
Huh?
Pompous.
Yeah, that's definitely what it is. Let me check that definition real quick. Yeah. Like she got a real high, like real like main character type of energy. You feel what I'm saying? So let me see. Teach said, yep, Alycia is definitely arrogant. Mazuma is the only one defending Shields right now. People coming at Claressa right now?
You know they are, bro, and you know why.
Yeah, you right. Man, fuck all that shit, bro. Bitch, you keep running your fucking mouth. You know there ain't no way for me to fight you. Then, from what I heard, Alycia face still funny as shit in the fucking video. She shocked as shit. She was like, oh no, I know this bitch ain't. I know you ain't just slapped me in front of all these white people. Yeah, nigga. Keep talking that gangster. Wow. You thought we was Look at that, look at that. She like, I know you ain't just slap me in front of all these white people. You smack me at a Netflix event? Yes, bitch. Should have kept that shit cool.
Real shit.
Oh, okay. I don't give a fuck about what Two-Tone talking about. Any nigga who is diet resistant, I don't really give a fuck about. You know what I mean? Unless it's slime, I don't give a fuck. Slime the only diet resistant nigga I fuck with. If you ain't slime, nigga, get your little crispy neck ass the fuck up out of here, dog. That's how we giving it up. Fuck they talk about slime. We don't fuck with these you know what I mean? Take them niggas to the promised land, son.
You gotta come down to the promised land, man. 235 acres. We farming our own chickens, homie. Thousands of chickens, thousands. Running around everywhere. Quack, quack, quack. Talk about next level shit, homie.
And just because you defending the bitch don't mean that she gonna give you something. I swear to God, she gonna use you for who you is and go about your fucking day. Nigga, you ain't getting no pussy for giving her props. I promise you.
Niggas who like not Claressa, niggas who like Alycia Baumgardner's ass likes man's butt.
Alycia don't even got no ass. I don't even know what they be getting.
No. Cause her ass is like strong. It looks like Brock Lesnar's biceps. You mean?
Yo, I don't even, bro. I swear to God, bro. Niggas gonna be thinking I'm hating and shit, bro. Like Alycia, she alright, but she not what niggas be piping her up to be. Like I swear to God, bro. Like is she ugly? No, she definitely ain't ugly. But she not like this motherfucking world-class baddie. Like y'all would think this bitch Halle Berry or some shit, or is she like some motherfucker?
Lotto.
Who?
Lotto.
Yeah, like somebody like that. Like she not one of them. Shout out to my boy Dwight in the building. I met him in person at Pivot Boxing Academy. What's going on, brother? What's going on, brother? Thank you for coming by and showing love. That's your brother right there, man. He said she bad. Y'all tripping. All right.
Who said that?
Somebody by the name of Breezy.
She can be bad all she wants. You know what I'm saying?
I never said she was ugly. I just don't think that she who y'all think she is. You know what I'm saying?
She probably
ugly. No.
For all y'all know, y'all hyping her up this much, and she probably leave discharge stains on her underwear, bro.
Oh my God, Slime, you gotta chill, bro.
My fault.
You be tripping, bro. You ain't gotta take it there, bro. To say that she ain't all that. It's cool.
She ain't her, bro.
Yeah, like she not ugly. She definitely not ugly. You feel me? Bro, we know she mixed. Like she black and she Korean. We know that. What I'm telling you is I don't think she's like she not like this fucking supermodel. Like I think it's because let's keep it real. A lot of these bitches in boxing either be mid or they be studs. Right? So when you got somebody who's above mid and ain't a stud, niggas just be like, yo, like I be seeing niggas be crushing on Amanda Serrano, and I'll be like, nigga, what?
Hell no.
And I'm not saying Baumgardner is Amanda Serrano, but you get what I'm saying. Like is Amanda the ugliest? No, but you know what I'm saying.
I've heard niggas say Katie Taylor was bad.
Huh?
I heard niggas say Katie Taylor was bad before in the comment section on Instagram.
No, that's a nigga that nigga's starving. Whoever said that? Because Katie Taylor don't even look like I don't know what her preference is, but it don't look like she like men. But bro, I remember in the UFC, niggas was trying to bag Amanda Nunes. I'm like, she a stud. Look,
hey, bro.
Niggas just be starving.
Chill though. Amanda Nunes, you know what I'm saying?
See? Niggas be starving. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm not starving. I just ate.
You wouldn't think that he was starving, but he got a little bit of that in him too. But it's okay. Ain't no way you gonna sit around and say Amanda all that and then Amanda Nunes all that, but then Alycia not.
No, I'm not saying she's all that. I'm just saying she's
okay. Michaela Mayer underrated. That's not for me neither. But what I say is I don't really like to call women ugly. You know what I'm saying? I think that there's a market for everybody. You feel me?
Hands down,
is Claressa the ugliest chick? No, not at all. But is she for me? No. You know what I mean? I can see why somebody could be attracted to her, but not me. You feel me? Amanda Serrano, nah, but I can see her some way because she is a sweetheart. She's real feminine, real sweet. I can see why some men would disregard the looks for her personality. She seems like a very sweet, gentle woman, and that could be attractive enough for somebody to be like, you know what? I fuck with her. You feel what I'm saying? You always see Amanda calm, cool, collected, real nice. You know what I mean? She don't ever look dirty or nothing like that. Like niggas there's a market for that. And of course, there's a huge market for Alycia Baumgardner because, bro, her male fan base is through the roof. You feel what I'm saying? But and Alycia, but I think that niggas be like a little bit. I'll be giving her a little bit too much credit. That's just me. You feel what I'm saying? My boy, where my boy ETC? My boy ETC, where he at? He said shit. I saw a couple Alycia Baumgardners downtown today. I feel you, Mark. That's what I be saying, bro. I don't know where these niggas be from. Like, bro, if y'all niggas from Cali, Florida, if y'all niggas is from like Texas, New York, I don't even know why y'all, even Philly, like, I don't even know why y'all look at her and just be like, yo, she like top of the totem pole. Like, do y'all niggas be outside?
I mean, Justin finds Shadesha Green attractive, so
no way. No way.
I'm just saying.
No way he said that.
He told me that.
They know what he told you that, bro. Yo, Justin, you better speak up. Justin, you better speak up. You better speak up, Justin. You ever say some shit like that, bro? You getting kicked out the group chat and all. Hell no. Hell no. Yo, you trolling, Slav. Stop fucking up the damn rhythm of this live stream, man.
My fault, bro.
This nigga tripping. Yo, if you find Shadesha Green attractive, y'all, just go ahead and lead a live. I appreciate the 68 people that's on here, but if you find Shadesha Green attractive, if you look at her body and be like, yo, she the one, you gotta go.
That's nasty.
She looked more masculine than me. So if you want to go ahead and pick her and be like, yo, she the one, like it's just something about her, I got some news for you, nigga. You don't like women.
Dead ass don't.
There's no way you look at that and be like, yo, I'm not gay. Like, that's crazy. There's no way. But anyways, man, not to throw off the live, but goddamn, I need to watch that shit one more time, y'all. I need to watch that one more time. Let's get it. Let's get it. I hate when you in your mouth. Ooh, that's some shit to say after you slap somebody. Look, the black boy's still in shock. The slap doesn't happen for a few seconds already. This nigga's still in shock. Now, I think that's Le'Veon Bell. I don't know. I think that's Le'Veon Bell. Can somebody confirm who that is? Is that Le'Veon Bell? It looked like him. Or I'm tripping. Because they said he was over there. That looked like him to me. I can't tell, though. This nigga said Shadesha Green built like Barry Bonds. That's some wild shit. You need help, brother.
Who said that, Justin?
Lorenzo said Shadesha Green built like
Barry Bonds. Oh my God.
You thought that was Tony Harrison? Nah, that's not Tony Harrison. I know what Tony Harrison looked like. I don't know. That probably isn't Le'Veon Bell. I don't know. Kind of looked like him to me. But regardless, he's still in shock. So he probably seen that slap, make contact, and he can't believe that shit just happened. And the fact that Alycia was so shocked too. Hold on, let me see. They said Le'Veon Bell tweeted something. Let me see. I can't click it from the chat. What the fuck? Oh, I spelled his name wrong. Yeah, that definitely was him. See, I knew I wasn't tripping. He took a picture with them. Yeah, that's him with the do-rag and the and the shades, yeah, that's him. So Le'Veon was shocked. He couldn't believe what happened. So he could confirm whether there was contact or not, but I don't see him saying nothing about it though. Let me see. No, he didn't say shit about it. That was a nasty ass armbar Ronda put Gina in though.
It was quick, bro. 17 seconds, bro.
That nigga, her arm looked like it was about to snap. She got that shit on. Ronda Rousey just got that shit on lock, bro. That whole judo shit.
Who's that Gina bitch? She's a fighter too? Never heard of her ever.
She was like, bro, she was like the first Ronda Rousey back in the days. And then she ran into Chris Cyborg and got the shit beat out of her back in the day.
Oh, I'd never heard of her ever.
Yeah, bro. She was like that pretty white John that could fight. They was building it up all crazy. Then she went ahead and fought that fucking
Man,
bro. That shit was like Ronda Rousey and Amanda Nunes like that. Beat the shit out of Gina. She never came back after that. Yeah,
I need to watch.
Ronda Rousey just to the next level. She came around at the right time during the McGregor era and all that. So like, you know what I'm saying? She made a lot of money off of that. But man, she gripped up Gina, man. Gina ain't have no response. Put her ass right down, grab that arm. And the way that she pulled that bitch, like a man, Ronda don't got no problem snapping nobody's arm, bro.
Absolutely not.
That's
You know who has no problem doing that shit either? Kevin Holland. He did it before. Shit's disgusting.
Yeah, bro. That's I ain't gonna lie, that shit is like kind of gruesome to me.
Nah, but Kevin Holland did his on purpose, dog. That shit was gross.
Yeah, let me see. Now I want to pull up this video right here. I want to pull up this video because when I saw this shit, bro, I was crying. They said this is Alycia Baumgardner after getting slapped. Yo, hold on. I remember that, John. Mike said that's the face you make after your parents slap you in public. He said, "Yo, you ever get smacked in public by your parents? You look around to see who saw it."
Hell yeah, bro.
Yo, I remember my mom smacked me in the motherfucking Macy's one time. Bah! I straight looked around. Yo, fucking white parents looking right at me like. Yo, I'll never forget that shit, bro. Oh my God. Yo, Alycia went out hella sad. The fact that Alycia ain't say nothing about this shit, that let me know one or two things. One, she embarrassed, or two, she pursuing legal action. I'm trying to tell you.
All I'm gonna say is this.
She loved bringing up, bro. Go on Alycia Baumgardner Twitter, right? And I ain't gonna have you do it. But if you go on her Twitter and you put lawyers on her fucking page, she talk about that shit a whole lot. She talk about that shit.
She's a clown, man. I wish Claressa would have punched her twice. Hard as shit. Just mink.
She wrote on August 20th of 2025. My best investment was my lawyer.
Like, okay, bitch. Like, no one cares. Bro, I'm gonna say this. If she dead ass sues Claressa Shields for that, I hope on her way to court, if she's wearing high heels, she twists the fuck out her ankle.
Wait. Never mind. What'd you say, bro?
I said that if she does sue Claressa Shields, I hope on her way to court, I hope she's wearing high heels and twists her fucking ankle.
That's some wild shit. T said, X Slime, who rocked the blonde better, Conor Ben or Dobson? That's crazy.
Did you just ask me to wait. Hold on. Did you just ask me to tell you who rocks blonde hair better between two
Between men.
men? All I'm gonna say is this, Teach. You had that on your mind for 3 weeks. He had that on his mind for 3 weeks straight.
Well, Pete Dobson fought last night, so he probably had that shit on his mind for a cool 24 hours.
Don't ever ask me no shit like that.
He said you got one on your profile. You definitely do, son.
I'm about to change it now just because of that.
Yo.
But if I had to give an opinion, I'm gonna say Xander.
Xander. That's crazy.
Nigga Boots said, you got blonde hair. That's cute.
He said, that's cute. Nigga, you got blonde hair. Xander was like, but I said facts, though. I said it was a cultural thing. Nigga, so what, nigga? Y'all niggas stay trying to use our culture to do some feminine shit, bro. I don't give a fuck if you Regan, nigga. You give a fuck about that whole baseball classic shit, nigga. Dyeing your hair feminine.
Not one person on earth gives a fuck about baseball.
And then the niggas who do, like, bro, you can support your team without fucking
being mook.
Yeah, by fucking dyeing your hair blonde, nigga. Like, that's the shit my mom do, nigga. Fuck, I look like doing that. And my mom got blonde hair, nigga. The fuck? What are you talking about?
Shit's crazy, bro.
It's a cultural thing. I'm just supporting niggas. Support them by going to the games, nigga. Clap, nigga.
Real shit.
TV. What is you talking about,
nigga? Like, you might as well die if you're gonna
start doing that shit too. Them niggas just started doing it.
Bro, if he's going as far as to dye his hair, he might as well get pom poms and shout, "Give me an E, give me an A." Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what kind of whole shit is that, bro? Like, that explanation was not smooth. Like, he thought niggas was gonna give him a pass because he said it's our cultural thing. First of all, it's not a cultural thing. Baseball niggas started doing that shit, and niggas just started being gay with them. That's not culture.
Yeah, let the baseball niggas do that. You not a
Right.
baseball nigga.
Here's my thing. It'd be a cultural thing.
And you know what's crazy, nigga? Your hair is still blonde. Fuck is you talking about?
It'd be
Hold on, let me check. Ain't this nigga hair still blonde? Hold on.
What's it call it? That nigga.
Yeah, your hair is still blonde, nigga. That shit been, nigga, Puerto Rico been lost. Like, nigga, let that shit go.
It'd be a cultural thing if the basketball team did it or other teams in Puerto Rico did it. That'd be different. No, only the baseball niggas do that.
This nigga said PR baseball team full of pato sucios. That's crazy.
Full of
Lorenzo blacking out today.
Nah, PR's baseball team is full of raging homosexuals, bro. I'm trying to tell you something.
That's crazy. I don't really know them niggas, so I can't speak on it.
Shit, look at Xander.
That said, none of my Rican homies died they shit growing up. That's a fact. I've never seen that.
No cap.
Bro, I ain't start seeing that shit till like, let me. You should ask Rudy his opinion about Zaya's blonde hair, but I forgot all about Rudy. I ain't gonna lie.
You should ask Rudy how he feels about the slap.
Yeah, all right, bet. All right, we're gonna ask him 2 questions. Then because he be getting on my nerves, so I'll be trying to keep him to a minimum. Yo, bro. Yo, what's good? Yo, I got some questions to ask you, brother. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, nigga. What's up? Shoot.
Well, I just went online and I seen that Claressa Shields slapped the dog shit out of Alycia Baumgardner, man, outside of the ring. What you think about that? Don't hold back.
All right, first of all, it's Alycia Baumgardner, not Alycia Baumgardner, you goofy ass nigga. But yeah, I seen that shit. Claressa Shields slapped her hand at the MVP MMA event last night. They've been going back and forth for months. Claressa been calling her a steroid cheat and saying she looked like an amateur. Alycia been talking her shit right back. They got face-to-face, words got heated, and Claressa smacked her hand away. Real talk, that shit was corny as fuck. You a grown-ass woman, two-time Olympic gold medalist, undisputed champ in multiple divisions, and you out here slapping hands like some high school bitch in the hallway? If you really that mad, book the fight and beat her ass in the ring. All this extra shit outside the ring just makes both of them look stupid. Claressa been the queen for a minute, but this I'ma continue giving bitches hell respectfully energy she posted after is lame. Handle that shit in the ring, not at a fucking MMA event. What you think, coach? You think this makes you want to see that fight more or less?
I wouldn't mind seeing it, but I feel like Alycia deserved it because she keep talking about a bitch that she'll never fight. They too many weight classes apart. And if you keep running your fucking mouth, what you expect somebody to do if they can't fuck you up in the ring?
All right, real talk. You got a point. Alycia been running her mouth heavy on Claressa for months, calling her slow, sloppy, saying she could beat her, all that shit. If you gonna talk crazy to a woman like Claressa Shields, you gotta be ready for smoke. Claressa been undisputed at 3 different weights and got hands like a man. So when Alycia kept popping off, Claressa finally said fuck it and smacked her hand. That part I get. But here's the thing, coach. This fight ain't never happening. Alicia's at 130, maybe stretching to 135. Claressa fighting at fucking heavyweight now. That's like 50, 60 pounds difference. Alycia would have to eat like a linebacker just to make 147. And even then, Claressa would still be way bigger and stronger. So yeah, Alycia was talking reckless to a bitch she knows she ain't got to fight. That's some shit. But Claressa out here hand slapping at events like a chick in the club also looked dumb. If you really that mad, make the fight happen at catchweight or shut the fuck up. Both of them doing too much. You want the fight or you just want to see Alycia get slapped again?
All right, so I'm going to ask you something else.
Go ahead. I'm listening. What's up?
What do you think about Xander Zayas dyeing his hair blonde like a bitch?
Man, that shit is fucking corny as hell. Xander Zayas out here looking like a whole anime character. Nigga went from looking like a normal Puerto Rican kid to dyeing his hair blonde like he's trying to be some anime pretty boy. It don't even look hard. It looks soft. He out here trying to be a pretty boy instead of focusing on being a killer. Boots would never do no gay shit like that. That's the difference. One out here trying to make Instagram, the other trying to take motherfuckers' heads off. That blonde hair makes him look like a whole bitch. I'm not gonna lie. What you think about that shit? You like it or you think it's lame too?
That shit hella lame, bro. I don't fuck with it, bro. That shit hella lame, Rudy. I don't fuck with it, man.
With nigga, you really
No, you didn't. No, you didn't hear me. I said I don't fuck with it.
Then say what the fuck you mean, nigga. You said with it, man, like you was right.
No. You didn't hear me. I said I didn't fuck with it.
So you like the blonde hair? You think it's some
Bro, this nigga tweaking
too, right? Just say that then, nigga. Stop with all this cryptic with
Bro, I said I don't fuck with it. You didn't hear me.
Bitch, I heard you say with it, man. How the fuck am I supposed to know you meant I don't fuck with it when you only said 2 words? The fuck is wrong with you, bro? You speaking in code now? Just talk like a normal human being, damn.
All right, man.
Nigga pressed you.
All right, cool. What's next, man? You got more questions or are we done?
We done, bitch.
I said, get the fuck off my line, cool boy. Go check on your or that faggot and that weird bitch turn her out tonight. You heard me,
He brought up a conversation I had with him in private. Yo, Rudy a savage, bro.
Yo,
So my girl, whatever, she went out with the gay boy, and the other friend that she was with was super weird. It's not her friend, it's the gay boy family or whatever. And, I was like, yo, Rudy, what you think about my girl going out with this gay nigga and this weird ass girl? And he started going off on my girl, bro. I start cracking the fuck up. He said, "Go worry about your girl before she go out with that gay nigga and that weird girl turn her out."
yo, what?
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Rudy is disrespectful. I'd spit on that nigga if he was real.
No bullshit. I would have iced him a long time ago.
Y'all got any questions for Rudy, or we done with Rudy? Let me know.
Fuck.
We ain't even get to talk about fucking Keyshawn Davis.
Oh, and Devin Haney. You should ask Rudy that.
I'm gonna ask him about it, but I just want to talk about the Keyshawn Davis fight first. I was gonna go live yesterday, bro, but I had an amateur show yesterday. We had 11 kids overall fight on the card, but I had 6 of my own fighters. It's from Grok, Teach, Grok. Ask more questions, please. All right, I'm gonna get right to it. Just let me get this shit out. So I had 6 fighters, bro. The gym was well over 95 degrees, bro. We had the live stream of the amateur show, so if y'all want to go check it out, please go check it out on Pivot Boxing Network. If y'all subscribe to Mazuma TV, please subscribe to Pivot Boxing Network, man. Great live stream. We had Spanish and English commentary, from what I understand. Probably only English, to be honest with you. I didn't get to really listen. But regardless, it was great commentary overall. Shout out to my first fighter that won that night. He avenged the loss. And David Jacobs, I don't feel like he lost the first fight anyway, but, the judges said what they said, so we went back and got that shit back in blood. Shout out to David Jacobs for that. Shout out to my boy Anthony Kirkula. He won coming off of a knee injury and a little bit of a layoff. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Joshua Ramos got another victory. He on a roll right now. It was against a very skilled fighter too, so congratulations to him. Who else? Hashim Hassan, one of the members in the chat that I was speaking to 3 years ago, came over from the UK, and he was able to do his first international fight here at Pivot Boxing Academy. He won.
That's dope.
Won. Yeah, bro, it was super dope. My boy Dua, he was in the building. He said amateur show was great. First time ever going to an event, and I had a great time there. It was hot as shit in there, though. Yeah, my apologies for that, man. We had scheduled that show months in advance, and we didn't think it would be as hot as it was. And that's why we don't really do amateur shows during the summer anymore, because of that. You feel what I'm saying? We was expecting it to probably be like in the 60-degree range, you know what I mean? Low 60s, but it was 81. So it was already hot outside as it is. And, the gym is notorious for being like 10 to 15 degrees hotter inside than it is outside. That's just how the way the gym is. My apologies for that. But I'm gonna ask you, Dwight, how'd you find out about the amateur show? Was you coming out to support somebody? What was going on? Let me know. But Hashim Hassan, he boxed a masterclass, man. That kid is very skilled. I like what he brings to the table. Very unorthodox, but very crafty, sharp. Then I had who else? Then I had my boy Rashid Alexander. You know what I'm saying? 6'5" middleweight, won his first fight. Phenomenal job. Was in there with a strong, stocky dude. Was able to outbox him, land the cleaner shots. And then my boy Derek, the Maestro Moore, he won his last amateur fight as he will be turning professional this summer. So I went 6-0.
Yes, sir.
6-0, man. That's the biggest win streak I've ever had in an amateur show thus far. Before that, I went 4-0. I think I went like 5-1 one time. This is the first time I went 6-0. So beautiful work by all of my guys.
I have a question. You're still gonna be training Derek throughout his pro career, right?
Of course.
Bad. That's what's up, bro.
Bro, I'm a pro boxing coach, bro. Like this amateur shit, the only reason why I'm doing the amateur shit is because I want to know what it's like to build fighters from scratch. The pros is really my forte. You feel me? Like the amateurs, I don't really fuck with too much. I don't really care for the amateurs. But the pros, that's more of my niche. You feel me? But I can't wait to see what we do with Derek Career, bro. Hopefully we get an opportunity sometime soon. We can go ahead and prepare and have our first pro training camp. Of course, you know, Coach Sharon Baker and my father will also be coaching Derek. So he's gonna have a nice little solid coaching staff with him. So
what weight he fights at?
I think we're gonna turn him pro at 126.
126. Word. That's what's up.
122, 126. We'll see. We'll see where his, because like he easily could walk around 135, 132. You feel what I'm saying?
Damn,
So
he's
like,
small then. I thought he was a little bigger than
yeah,
that.
very tall, rangy, 5'9" too. So he'll be all right at 126. He'll be a good size 126. But we'll see. We'll see. We gotta get this show on the road though. So I can't wait. Dewey says, I've been following the Pivot Boxing page for a while. So when I seen the event coming up, I was like, I should go. And I'm also friends with Joshua. So I wanted to see him fight. Oh, okay. You friends with Joshua. Okay. Joshua looks sharp, man. Joshua looks sharp. I didn't know you was friends with my guy. I did not know that. You would just be in the chat. You ain't never tell me that. That's what's up. No, Joshua boxed his ass off, man. Good fucking jab, good counter punches, combinations. He did his thing, man. He was sitting on the ropes, and the bull was coming in, and he just kept lining him up, right hands. Bang, bang, bang. Good defense. He catching the shots. He rolling underneath. You know, upper body movement. Joshua's a fucking problem, bro. He gonna be one of them ones. Watch. Remember I said that. I got a stable full of dogs, for real, for real. I'm gonna keep it real. Yeah. But shout out to everybody in the building, man. Let's talk about this Keyshawn Davis fight. You want to get into it first, Slime? What did you think about the fight?
Oh, all right. I'm gonna give my honest, fair shake, bro. And this is no bash on Nair Albright, but bro, you didn't do shit. You didn't do shit. Like, bro, you weren't going first. You weren't trying to be first. You were trying to counter him, trying to catch him with one shot, like you did the last time you fought him. You caught him with one nice clean shot, but it still wasn't enough to get him out of there. Nothing. Bro, you wasn't doing anything, and Keyshawn's just there smiling and blowing kisses at you and doing all types of shit, body slamming you like it's WWE and shit. Like, bro, nigga gave you a whole German suplex. That was for you to really sit there and try to be first.
Hit him with a rock bottom, for real. Like, he drawed on.
Yeah, bro. Like, bro, he hit him with a scoop slam. Like, my thing is, bro, like, why wouldn't you try to be first, knowing that you technically lost the first fight, but they switched it to a no contest? You should have felt more urgency, especially in them later rounds, to try to get a knockout. Fuck it, risk it. Go for the knockout, even if you get knocked out. Who gives a shit? As long as you were trying to do your best, I wouldn't have been mad at it. But you didn't try shit. You felt comfortable enough to let him outbox you.
Kind of looked like he was on survival mode towards the end of the fight too.
He was.
I'm gonna give my assessment, because I do agree with Slime. I do think that Nair could have, took a little bit more chances. I was expecting him to approach the fight the same way like he did with Frank Martin. Like, he was just pushing the issue, being aggressive, letting his hands go. You know what I mean? Not taking no for an answer.
Mm-hmm.
But what I seen was, from the very beginning, I seen Keyshawn Davis being aggressive. You know what I mean? He looked like he was turning that shit up from the very beginning. I'm seeing him, fast hands, stabbing to the body, 3-punch combinations, just look sharp. But I do think that Nair just was a bit hesitant because, Keyshawn Davis, I don't know exactly where his punching power is at, but what I do know for a fact, just based off how the way, he places his shots, he's definitely a sharp puncher. So it's like you got to be careful with them type of dudes. Also, I think Keyshawn is better than Nair all around the board. I think he's quicker than Nair Albright. I think that he's a better counter puncher than Nair Albright, more athletic. You know what I'm saying? I just think he's the overall just sharper fighter. So I seen Keyshawn, lead while Nair was on the defense. I seen Nair try to, come in with some shots. I told y'all. And I was almost on point. The only thing I got wrong was the fact that Nair didn't get stopped. But it looked like it was about, if you'd had a little bit more time on that clock, or if you had another round or two to work, we might have seen a stoppage, because in that 11th and 12th round, Nair started to break down fast. But I seen Nair like overcommitting on certain things, and Keyshawn to run him into a counter, just like I said he would. Keyshawn basically did whatever he wanted to do in there. Now, I did see that Keyshawn was starting to catch a lot of momentum. He was doing his thing, but then once he did that motherfucking suplex or whatever, the rock bottom, Batista bomb, whatever you want to call that shit, it seemed like, shit started to, I think shit like kind of fell off after that. You know what I mean? And then Keyshawn started to pick it up in the later rounds, but I do think that was a bit emotional. Keyshawn was definitely frustrated. I think he felt like the knockout was going to come easier than what it did. I think he was really, really confident that he was going to get the knockout, but when he seen Nair Albright was, not going, clinching, whatever the case is, I think he got a little bit frustrated behind that. He didn't like the fact that Nair was holding him, slowing down his offense, and that's why he did what he did, and he lost 2 points. You know what I'm saying? But Keyshawn was so comfortably ahead that shit didn't really matter, because Nair wasn't taking the initiative, or at least taking the risk to win those rounds. You know what I'm saying? So I think Nair was a bit hesitant because of what Keyshawn brought to the table. You know what I mean? Nair was quick. You know what I mean? His counters was fast, and I'm sure he felt his punching power as well. So I think Keyshawn did a great job with his tools, neutralizing, Nair Albright's best abilities. I think he controlled the range real well as well. I seen him, leaning on that. I seen him like using that back foot as like a kickstand, luring Nair Albright in. You know what I'm saying? And when he overcommit, he'll run him into some shots. It was a great performance from Keyshawn. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do think Keyshawn got a bit emotional in there. I think he got a bit frustrated, and I think that took away from his performance just a little bit. But overall, man, he did what he needed to do with Nair Albright. I just think that Keyshawn Davis need to refrain from setting high expectations, during fights. You know what I'm saying? Because we always hear fighters say, how do you see this fight going? And a lot of guys, they media trained answer is with my hand raised. You know what I'm saying? I think that's how Keyshawn Davis should move from now on. You know what I mean? Just say, yo, you know what I mean? I just see myself winning. I don't know how I'm going to win. I just see myself winning. That way, you know what I mean? You're not getting these fans' hopes up, because what you do is by saying that you're going to get this knockout, you're going to get this knockout, you're going to get this knockout, but you're not able to get them knockouts, you open the lane for negative criticism. Not saying that Keyshawn Davis really gives a fuck, but because he don't really give a fuck about what we talking about overall. He don't give a fuck about us saying that he wrong for not wanting to unify. He don't give a fuck that we want to see him fight Shakur Stevenson. He don't really care about what we think. He just care about the money, right? Cool. So I'm not saying that he cares about negative criticism, but, you can lose your fan base. You can lose some ticket sales by, handing the fans empty promises.
And you could lose some stock.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm talking about. So, yeah, man, I do think that Nair Albright definitely still got some, and I don't think he was as focused for this fight than he was for Jermaine Ortiz. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? It seemed like he was a bit more locked in. He seemed to be more focused with Jermaine in comparison to Nair Albright. But I do think that shit was personal for him. And typically when fights are personal for fighters, it's easy for them to lose their focus or stick to the game plan because they so caught up in their emotions. They just want to hurt that dude. And, I guess Keyshawn felt the way about Nair beating up his brother, so he wanted to make a point like, yeah, I'm going to bring you back to my hometown where you beat my brother, and I'm going to whoop your ass in front of my people. You know what I'm saying? So I can see why he wasn't as disciplined, wasn't as focused, wasn't really sticking to the plan like he did with Jermaine. But at the same time, you have to mature as a fighter to understand that even if it's personal, you got to approach it just like any other fight. And that's smart, sharp, focused, and disciplined.
I want to add this. In the post-fight thing when he was getting interviewed after he beat this nigga, he said, "Oh, I'm thinking about moving up to 147 and fighting I think he said Devin Haney, and I forgot who else he said.
He said Oscar Duarte.
Oscar Duarte?
He said Oscar Duarte. I think he said Roach. And then he said
Devin.
Devin. And and two of them niggas not at 47. So it's like you see where it's confusing with Keyshawn, bro?
Yep.
You said, man, I don't believe. Like he said something about he don't want to make weight no more.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get at. That's what I was gonna get at. He
What?
said, "Oh, making weight. This making weight stuff ain't for me. Woo, woo, I'm having a hard times making weight. Woo, woo." That just let me know a lot of the shit I needed to know when he said that.
What it let you know? Talk.
He has problems making weight. He has problems making weight. He doesn't have what that tells me is that he doesn't have the discipline enough to sit there and make the weight.
There you go.
And like I don't know how his fan can sit there and support a nigga like that. Like, bro, if you're not professional enough to make the weight, get the fuck about the sport, my nigga. Real shit. That's real rap, bro. If you can't make the weight, if you're over here complaining about you just moved up from 135 to 140, your last fight with Jermaine, you moved up to 140. You made weight pretty well, pretty easy. You didn't have to strip nothing. Now this fight comes around. To me, you just don't have you just don't have the discipline to make the weight, and you don't give a fuck about making the weight either.
Yeah, that's definitely what I took away from that. It's definitely a discipline issue. Keyshawn doesn't look like this fucking ginormous fighter that just can't happen to make 140 all of a sudden. Like Keyshawn, is he like a small 140? Not necessarily, but he's not like this big ass 140 neither, where you can understand why he's going up to 147. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's more of a discipline issue more than anything. Listen, man, you only been at 140 for 2 fights, and you just fought. What was that? The end of January?
Yep.
So how the fuck from
question:
January
Does
to
lack
May
of
you
focus,
outgrowing 140?
does lack of focus and lack of discipline fall? It falls in the same category, right? Or
Yeah, I mean, they two separate things, but one can affect the other. So, like, you know what I'm saying? If you're lacking discipline going into a fight, you're not focused. If you're not focused, then it could lead to a lack of discipline. You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
okay.
So
Because I feel like
they're two separate things, but they could affect each other. They affect each other. They go hand in hand.
I feel like that it's a issue. It's a matter of both issues, bro. With Keyshawn, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I really feel like that. Because let's say he does go up to 47, and then he looks super sluggish, like his feet are in the sand type shit. What is gonna be his excuse? Oh, I'm too small for this weight. He's gonna look super corny. You know what I mean? Because he's the one talking about, oh, I want to go up to 47 and fight whoop-de-woo and fight woo-woo-woo. Like, nah, bro, just chill out, bro. You
So
can't even...
this is my whole thing. Like if Keyshawn genuinely feels like, yo, making weight just ain't for me, then why are you calling out dudes in the weight class you seem to be struggling at? That's my whole thing. Like you basically insinuating that you don't want to make 140 pounds no more, but you're calling out Oscar Duarte. But you know he looked like dog shit in his last fight against Angel Fierro, right? You call out Mont Roach, who the highest he's ever fought at is 140 pounds. Do you expect to fight these guys at 147? Like the only one that would make sense in this situation is Devin Haney because he's a champion at 147. So it's like, bro, is making weight for you or not? Because if you fight two out of those 3 dudes, then it's gonna have to include you having to make the weight that you claim is not for you. So I don't know, man. Keyshawn is a very confusing dude. It was like, prior to, when he beat Jermaine Ortiz, he was talking about he wanted to fight Devin Haney. And then, he goes on an interview 24 hours after defeating Jermaine. And then he's talking about, yeah, man, I want to fight Lewis Crocker. You know what I mean? I was already talking to Eddie Hearn about Lewis Crocker, the Devin Haney fight, it got to make sense. And like, bro, what the fuck? Like, what are we even talking? Bro, you was making it seem like you was all for Devin Haney. Then, not even 24 hours after your fight, you talking about the Devin Haney fight got to make sense. And, I'm looking to fight Lewis Crocker next. And
you know who that sounds like to me?
Come on. Who that sound like?
Shakur. They call each other brothers, so they clearly following each other's blueprints when it comes to calling out Devin. Nigga, whatchamacallit? This nigga did as much as to go into the ring when he fought Lomachenko just to get a fight offered to him and him turning it down because the percentage was wrong. Like, nigga, eat, bro.
Yeah, because Shakur was pushing it like, oh, this ain't about money, this about legacy, blah, blah, blah. So Devin Haney and them got done dirty with that Top Ring deal. And when they ended that Top Ring deal with that Loma fight, they was like, man, y'all niggas gonna do us dirty. All right, take the same percentage that we took.
Real shit.
So Shakur was talking, oh, I want this fight, I want this fight, I want this fight. You know what I mean? Legacy, I want to fight the best, blah, blah, blah. Then when it's time for you to make a sacrifice, now all of a sudden you about the business. He should have pulled. I personally feel like Dev wasn't going to fight Shakur anyway. I think he was going to move up regardless, right? That's just my opinion. And I think Devin Haney and them purposely put that number out there because they knew Shakur wasn't going to accept that. They knew Jay Prince wasn't going to accept that shit. But Shakur should have pulled their fucking card. Because you know who would have made it look bad? You know who would have looked bad at the end of the day? Devin Haney.
Mm-hmm.
If Devin Haney then was like, yo, take this 25%, Shakur like, bet, let's take this 25%, let's get this shit popping. If Shakur,
the fight still don't get made.
If Devin Haney vacates and he goes up to 40 after that, who looked like a duck?
Devin.
Exactly. He should have just pulled his fucking card. But you didn't, and you allowed them to have a safe exit out of the division.
I feel like this is what it is with me. I think Shakur thinks that there is like I'm gonna just throw out a percentage. I'm gonna say he thinks there's a 60-40% chance that he loses to Devin. So at 47, so he wants all these type of advantages. He wants Devin to go down to 144, which doesn't fucking make any sense. I think he said a rehydration clause also. Like, bro, you're scared to fight Devin, and that's what it is, and you're making it blatantly clear.
But I've heard Shakur say that I don't care what they rehydrate to.
Exactly. I've heard him say the same exact shit.
So why are you did he request a rehydration clause? I think he did.
He did. He said if I'm fighting Devin at 47, he said if I'm fighting Devin at 47, I want a rehydration clause. And then he also said the same thing for Conor Benn.
Man, leave that division alone, man.
Literally, bro. Like, you clearly don't want to go.
So you don't want to fight at 47. You at 40. You claim you was going to vacate the title at 140. You didn't. You still got the fucking belt because you said you was going to vacate and have Keyshawn fight for it. Now Keyshawn don't want to be in the division, so you holding on to the belt now. Keyshawn's not a fucking option for you, but I don't hear you talking about fighting Gary Antoine Russell. I don't hear you talking about fighting fucking who's the other champion?
I was gonna say Richardson Hitchens, but it's not.
Yeah, Dalton Smith moved up. I think the IBF vacant right now. I think.
Oh, Dalton Smith moved up to 47?
No. I'm saying that Shakur's at 140, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he don't want to go to 47. So now that limits your options to 35 and 40.
Yeah.
You ain't want to fight O'Shaquie Foster when he was willing to go up there. I don't hear you mentioning your name with none of the 135 champions right now. You know what I mean? Gervonta Davis ain't going to come around. You know what I mean? It look like he going to probably fight Ishaq Cruz or whatever the case is whenever he feel like coming back. I forgot who the fuck the champions are at 35. The champions are – remind me, y'all.
Fuck. Raymond Mortataya.
Raymond Mortataya. I heard he was going to fight him.
Abdullah Mason.
Abdullah Mason, he fighting Joe Cordina.
Fuck. There was – oh, fuck. God damn it. Wait, Tank got his belt back actually at 35, right?
Yeah, they gave him his 35 belt back, which I think is super grimy.
Yep. And then that just leaves – who the fuck is – who else?
I'm about to pull it up right now because I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. Probably because I'm tired.
Too.
Let me see. So, 35, you got Javier Herrera with the interim, Abdullah Mason, Gervonta Davis, Raymond Mortataya. I don't know what happened with Raymond Mortataya, but considering he with Top Rank, they probably not even going to let that shit happen just because Shakur no longer dealing with them. Right? And I had heard some shit. Talking about I don't know what happened with Raymond Mortataya. If he going up to 40, if he's staying at 35, it seems like he a bit indecisive right now. Abdullah Mason, that shit ain't happening no time soon. He about to fight his number one, the number one guy in his rankings, Joe Cordina. Adier Herrera. I mean, he can go back, but considering Shakur and WBC are beefing right now, that shit not happening. Gervonta Davis, he gonna rumble whoever the fuck he want to fight. So a lot of your options is very limited at this time at 135. So
Might as well just.
IBF is vacant right now. It seemed like Lindolfo probably gonna fight. I don't even know. Lindolfo and Duarte, they said they can fight, but they not with the same. They with the same trainer, so I don't know how that's gonna go. Gary Antoine Russell, I don't hear you talking about fighting him. Dalton Smith, I don't hear you talking about fighting him. Who the fuck you gonna fight? Yeah, the Tank got his belt back. They gave him that shit back. They made him like a champion in recess. You know what I mean? This motherfucker Floyd Schofield is supposed to fight Lucas Body for the vacant WBA. And Tank was like, yo, never mind, I'm back. So they're like, oh, let's just get the belt back to Tank. When they should have just had Tank fight the winner of Body and Schofield.
All I know is this. They're saying fuck Javier Herrera, bro.
Man, that nigga's so dirty.
Doing him grimy as shit.
No, that was the WBC that did him dirty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Isn't Lamont and Zepeda fighting for that shit?
That's what I've been hearing. Ain't nothing, I don't hear nothing solidified yet, but that's what I've been hearing.
Doing that nigga grimy as fuck.
And this nigga, I don't even think Zepeda came back since he lost to Shakur, and this nigga ranked number 1 in the WBC. Like y'all niggas, yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all niggas stupid, man.
When did he fight Shakur? Was that last year? Yeah, it was last year.
That was like the end of last year.
Yep, it was last year.
I don't think he
almost knocked you out. His daughter tweaked on him.
Yeah, he dropped. Yeah, the nigga ain't fight in almost a year, and he ranked number 1 in the WBC.
Bro, it's like Canelo. They got Canelo as number 1. So, like, what are we talking about? He's fighting. Wait, Christian Billy got WBC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, and he's fighting this nigga in September for the belt. I hope Christian Billy whoop his ass.
They saying it's official for September.
I hope he don't stop Canelo, but I hope he whoop him. Bro, if he stops Canelo, bro, he's the king of he's face of boxing off the rip.
I don't know about that, but he gonna get a lot of fucking.
If he stops Canelo,
he's gonna become the man of the division for sure.
He's gonna be the man of a few divisions.
The man of Canada
and Mexico.
But I think Christian and Billy gonna beat Canelo, bro. I really do.
All I'm gonna say is this: if Christian Billy beats Canelo,
and Billy a bad fight to come back to, bro.
And if he does beat Canelo, that Benavidez needs to say fuck the Canelo fight.
He's not gonna go back down to 68 though. It's a wrap.
Yeah, and Canelo ain't going up to 75.
Benavidez will beat the shit out of him, Billy. That'd be super easy money.
Oh, for sure.
That'd be super easy money. But yeah, I hear. I don't know why Canelo chose. I mean, look, he said he wanted to come straight into a world title fight. So if he went the WBO route, they probably would have had him fight Hamza Shiraz, right? Because I think Hamza Shiraz got a good ranking in the WBO. Then if he would have WBC, Christian and Billy, WBA, Jaime Munguia, he already beat Jaime Munguia. I mean, and that's a stablemate now. Then you got Osleys Iglesias.
Lester washes all of them.
No. But yeah, he probably looks at that as a very high risk, low reward type of fight. So he'd rather just go ahead and fight Christian and Billy. Yeah, and I like how the way Christian and Billy just went all the way around that Lester Martinez fight, bro. It was completely went around that shit. Lester been staying busy in the meantime, but
all I'm gonna say is this: I think Lester beats all of them.
Lester
gangster
beast. Yo, but you see Jaime, you see Beck the Bully is ranked number 1 in the WBA.
Bektemir?
Bektemir, yeah.
Ooh.
That's a good ass fight.
That's a fight and a half, bro.
Beck versus Jaime Munguia. Munguia might beat him though. I ain't gonna lie.
Who did Bektemir just fight?
He beat the shit out of this African boy the other day.
Oh yeah.
Fucked him up. Beck tripped on him. But Jaime Munguia might beat Bektemir because he's a little bit more active. I mean, he's more active. He let his hands go more.
Bro, I remember when Gabe sparked that nigga, bro. That was crazy.
Yeah, I'd have never thought that.
Bro, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, it was Cena Edge Becco. Yeah, he beat the shit out of him. That African boy was tough too, man. Beck was just hitting him with everything.
Bektemir was styling on him, bro.
Josue said Lester ain't beating Beck. Lester could beat him. That's a tough fight though.
I think Lester beats all them niggas. Shiraz, Canelo.
I gotta
Billy.
see more about Oslays though, man. I gotta check him out just a little bit more. That nigga 15-0 with 14 KOs.
You talking about Iglesias?
Yeah, I gotta check him out more.
He's nice.
I gotta see what Diego Pacheco gonna do.
He hit hard, bro. He's thumping for sure, nigga. He is thumping. Trying to tell you something.
I fuck with Diego. I gotta see what Diego do, man. He acting real funny right now.
If he fights Shiraz, bro, I'm rooting heavy for Diego. But I fucks with Shiraz, though. I fucks with Shiraz.
Hold up. How the fuck Jaime Munguia, the WBA champion, but he's still ranked in the WBO? How that work? They don't be doing that shit for nobody. Why the fuck? Now they having other champions and ranks and sanctioning bodies now, or other sanctioning bodies? Since when?
Since 2026, bro.
I've been calling for that. But y'all niggas need to start doing that for everybody. Fuck.
Yo, you still think what'd you say? You said 9 rounds for Boots and Xander?
I was saying 9 to 10. I keep changing it though.
Do you think it's earlier now or later?
I keep changing it. Right now, I'm thinking like 10. Yeah, but the way Xander training, I'm seeing him do a lot of leg work, bro.
Bro, I'm thinking 6 or 5, bro.
For real?
Yes, bro. The way I've seen, bro, I've been watching.
For him to get washed in 5 to 6, I mean, Boots punching it on him off the rip.
Bro, nigga, I've been watching Boots working. Bro, I remember I woke up to take a piss at like 4 a.m. Bro, it's like 15 minutes ago, this nigga dropped a video running.
Yeah, that's what Boots do.
And he's like, still working, just finished sparring. I'm still working. I'm like, yo, nah, chill out, bro. Go get some rest, bro.
No, that's how Boots is, though. Boots, I'm trying to tell you, what y'all saying, he been doing that.
And then he's chopping wood and shit. And then he was like, this is after a run or some shit. This is after road work or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Bro, he's working. Bro, from what I'm seeing, I feel like he's working on everything: speed, power, movement.
Strength.
Like, I feel like he's going to really show out. Like, we're gonna see Boots best. This is gonna be his best performance by far.
They asked Bob Arum about the Boots and Zayas fight.
Yeah, he said he asked for it.
He said, well, Zayas asked for it. Yo, Bob don't give a fuck, bro.
Bro, he is 97 years old and about to kick rocks with one fart, bro. He don't give a shit, but be honest.
Yeah. If I was his age, I wouldn't give a fuck neither.
Yeah, bro.
I barely give a fuck now.
If I'm 100 and I know one bad sneeze can end my life, bro, I'm going to keep it 100 with everybody. Real shit. If I was Bob Arum, I would have said, nah, Boots is going to fuck this nigga up bad.
I said, hopefully Boots don't overtrain. Boots got a good little system going on, man. He's real big on resting and recovery too. If y'all keep up with Boots, not saying that it's impossible for him to overtrain. That could happen to anybody. I remember Floyd. I remember Floyd said some shit like he didn't want to mention what fight it was, but I know what fight it was. Where he said that he overtrained, and he said it was a tough fight for him. I know exactly what fight it was. But
was it the Cotto fight?
Definitely the Cotto fight.
Yeah.
He looked overtrained. Legs wasn't really there.
I had a feeling
because
it was the Cotto fight because I'm like trying to think, but I'm like literally scrolling in my brain through like what kind of fight it could have been. And I'm thinking, and I thought Cotto instantly because I remember those first beginning rounds. That nigga looked like he was stuck in mud.
Yeah, Floyd legs was not there.
And then he picked it up in like the 5th round and didn't look back since.
Yeah, Floyd fought his ass off in that. That was heart and fucking determination right there from Floyd. Yeah, he definitely overtrained.
Impact made Cotto look easy.
Yeah, but
we don't got to get into that conversation.
Yeah, we don't. But, yeah, we don't. That was a rare, very supernatural performance. Say that. Very uncommon, very unnatural.
Never seen Cotto get fucking fried like that, even with the first Margarito fight.
Let me just say this. I just find it funny how Pacquiao, right? Now check this shit out. I seen Pacquiao get slumped. Man, 108 pounds, 112 pounds, 116 pounds, right?
It's like an 11 fight.
Knocked out. Miguel Cotto, one of the biggest fucking punchers in or around his division, hits this nigga Pacquiao upside his head with a flush ass left hook, right? Ruptured the nigga eardrum. Because mind you, Pacquiao and Cotto went to the hospital together after the fight. And Pacquiao, I've broke niggas' eardrums before. I don't know if I broke a nigga eardrum before. And I know y'all seen Wilder rupture his eardrum too. Your equilibrium is gone.
All over the place.
Your balance ain't together. You all fucked. Bro, your coordination is gone. This nigga, Cotto, hit this nigga with all his might upside his head. They got into an exchange. Cotto cracked him. Bah! And you seen Pacquiao like wobble a little bit. But he got right back in the mix like nothing happened. And that shit like turned him up. And he proceeded to beat the shit out of Miguel Cotto, right?
You talking about the exchange in the 4th? I think it was the 4th round.
Where he cracked him. Boom, you can see that shit. It was all bang. It was cracked him. Bang. And they said he had a ruptured eardrum. How the fuck you perform like that with a ruptured eardrum? How you getting knocked out at 108, 112, and all these different divisions, but you getting hit by big ass niggas like Margarito, Miguel Cotto, Shane Mosley, and you just running through their punches? How you do that? If you get knocked out at 140, how the fuck you gonna take? Let's say you fight at 140 and fucking Gary Antoine Russell knock you the fuck out, right? But somehow, some way, through the grace of God, you move through like 8 divisions. I don't think there's 8 divisions between 140 and heavyweight, but whatever. Let's say you go up crazy divisions and you go up to 175
and watch Benavidez.
Bivol punch steam you with a fucking right hand. And you just laughing. You just walk through. So you get hurt by niggas at 140, but you're not getting rocked by niggas like Dimitri Bivol. That's crazy to me. That's that rehydration. Same with Bud and Gamboa. Sound good, but Pacquiao's not a big guy that can act. That he don't got the type frame where he can move up 8 divisions and still be cool. Bud was a big 135. And on top of that, I don't know if the rehydration had anything to do with Bud getting hurt against Gamboa. When Bud was talking about him getting hit by Gamboa, he was talking about Gamboa's speed, meaning he couldn't see Gamboa punches. And in the exchange, Bud was getting a little reckless and he ran into some shit he ain't see. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know if Bud being drained at 135 is the reason why he got hurt. I think Gamboa just hit him with some sneaky shit. But Pacquiao, he little as shit. He was little as shit. This nigga Pacquiao 5'6", 5'5", 5'6". And like I said, was getting. I don't know if he was drained at that time fighting at 112, 115, whatever fucking weight class he was in. Yeah, do I? That's a fact. See? Then when Floyd was like, yo, Pac-Man on them power pellets, and he started getting drug tested because niggas was suspicious about him. Remember when Freddie Roach and them was like, yo, they fired
Victor Conti.
No, it wasn't Victor Conti. I think it was Alex Ariza.
Mm.
Because he had some special shakes that he was giving Pacquiao, and Freddie Roach was like, yo, what's in these shakes? They ain't want to tell him. So he was like, yo, man, get this nigga the fuck up out of here. You're not about to tell me what's in these. Get out then. That's why Alex Ariza and Freddie Roach, if you peep, them niggas got into like a physical altercation on at a media training. A media workout. Fucking Alex Ariza kicked Freddie Roach or some shit. So it's like, bro, that shit, there's some history behind that, man. Manny Pacquiao head got bigger and shit. Yeah, like, who head get bigger in their adulthood?
Manny, nigga.
Who as a grown-ass man head growing? Have you ever seen a grown-ass man in his late 20s, early 30s? You see, like, his head appear one way, and then, a couple years later, this nigga head get noticeably bigger. That shit not weird to y'all. That's that Barry Bonds shit. Barry Bonds was on that shit. Go look at Barry Bonds before and after pictures of how big his head was. Human growth hormone to do that to you.
Bro, Manny was looking stupid ripped in every other fight.
Martin Lawrence. Nigga, Martin Lawrence just got fat.
Yeah, he got fat and then got skinny again. That nigga's doing. Yo, bro, all I'm gonna say is this. Them drugs in Hollywood, yeah, them Jones is them. Cause how the fuck this nigga go from damn near my size, no, literally my size, to fucking as skinny as Agent, bro. Trying to tell you, Martin Lawrence
got that skinny?
Bro, Martin Lawrence is back to the same way he looked in fucking Martin and Gina.
You lying. For real?
Look it up. Look it up, bro.
Last time I seen him, he was fat as hell.
Look it up, bro. He looked the same exact skinny as he looked in Martin and Gina, bro. I was watching it on his Instagram.
Yeah, he definitely lost a lot of weight, but he looked old as hell.
Yeah, but he's just as skinny as he was in Martin and Gina.
He looks so different.
He looked like
so different. He don't even look like how he looked when he was young.
He looked like he looked like a bloodhound, but when his face is all droopy and shit.
Yeah, son look real off about Martin, man.
Trying to tell you, bro.
I'm not, some niggas just age weird, man.
All I'm gonna say is this, bro. It's definitely them drugs in Hollywood.
Probably fucking with that. What's that shit called? That
Fetty.
Nah. I ain't gonna say he on that. That shit that niggas be taking now.
Ozempic.
Nigga, now I heard they got stronger versions of that now.
I'm about to take that shit.
Ozempic, I heard that shit got side effects though. So you gotta look into the pros and cons of that shit, bro. People just be like, oh, it's gonna help me lose weight. No, you gotta look at the long-term effects of that motherfucker, bro.
The side effects is you grow gills when you enter water.
Shit. What is this nigga? Hayato Susumi would stop Shakur and Tank on the same. Now you out your rabbit ass mind. Nigga.
Who?
That nigga trolling.
Who would stop what?
Some nigga named Hayat. Wait, is that the same nigga who I seen fight? He talking about stop Shakur and Tank the same night. You out your rabbit ass mind.
Bro, all I'm gonna say is this: Shakur is so nice. I don't think anybody
I've
except a
seen
nigga
this
like
nigga
Devin
fight
could beat him.
before. I've seen this nigga fight before, bro.
A nigga like
He did not like
only a nigga like Tank and Devin could beat Shakur. That's it. And maybe very little
Yeah,
maybe.
I remember I seen him. He fought the same time that he fought on Moses Atama undercard. That nigga not like that. Y'all niggas spicy. Fuck out of here.
Yo, you should ask when you can before you get up out of here. You should ask Rudy how he thinks about what he thinks about Shakur versus Devin. I don't like that Rudy has to laugh every time before he answers shit.
Yeah, he's a dick.
He's like, ha 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 ha, man, that nigga, like, bro, this is never that serious where you gotta laugh every second.
He said, no, I think you're talking about Rito, Mark, but Hayato is one of his brothers. All right, let me check. He 8-0 with 5 knockouts from Tokyo. Yeah, he fought in Riyadh, right? Yeah, look, it's anonymous. He fought somebody, Quace, Ash, Fact, Moses Atama, Dillian White, Herkovich versus Adelaide, Raymond Ford, Abraham Nova, Nick Ball, Sam Goodman. I remember that shit. Yeah, he fought on he fought on Moses Atama undercard. That's how I remember seeing. I remember the name. But I'm like, nigga, I seen him fight before.
Nigga's name is He Ha. What the fuck?
Yeah, niggas be trolling. Dwight says, I think Devin is the only person that could beat Shakur for real. Tank won't be able to hit Shakur. I mean, it look like we'll never know.
Hey, but if Tank do hit Shakur, he's gone.
You gotta get in the ring to hit the nigga.
I would, bro. Oh my god, that would break the internet.
Let me see. What was I going to ask? You said you want me to ask Rudy who would win between Devin and Shakur?
Yeah. But it got to be at 47. Because, you know, Rudy will say some fuck shit like not junior, super lightweight.
All right, let's ask Rudy before we go. Yo, bitch, I got a question for you.
You go again. Go ahead. What's your question?
Who wins between Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson at 147 pounds? And make it entertaining, bitch.
Oh, we talking about the two softest pretty boys in boxing? I bet. This fight would be a masterclass in bitch-made boxing. Two niggas who don't getting hit, both with elite movement, both with elite jabs. The fans gonna be pissed off from round one. But real talk, I got Shakur Stevenson winning this pretty clearly. Why? Because Shakur's a natural 135-pounder moving up, while Haney already been at 140 and struggled. At 147, Haney's size advantage disappears, and Shakur's speed, ring IQ, and footwork become a fucking nightmare for him. Shakur gonna make Haney look stupid, pot-shotting him, moving around him, and clowning him for 12 rounds while Haney stands there looking confused, like where this nigga at? Haney gonna be reaching all night trying to land that lazy jab, while Shakur's already on the other side of the ring doing the money dance. It's gonna be one of them fights where Twitter gonna be screaming boring, while Shakur's out here giving a fucking boxing lesson. Final answer, Shakur Stevenson by comfortable, unanimous decision. Haney just ain't got the tools to deal with that level of movement and IQ, period.
Yo, Rudy, suck my dick, nigga. You over here bullshitting. No cap, bro. Real
You're
shit.
what, nigga? Say it. Stop being a bitch and finish that sentence. You got that much heart? Go ahead and say it with your chest. I'm waiting.
Yo, suck my dick, Rudy, you pussy.
Bitch, you couldn't pay me to get near your little dusty ass dick. I don't suck micro penises, my nigga. Go get your Asian bitch to handle that little worm you got.
What the f-
Bro, I'm not the one who said that. I'm not the
Fuck
one.
outta here.
I'm not the one who said that, bro. That was my friend, man. Damn. You better stop disrespecting my bitch, nigga. I'll knock you the fuck out, pussy.
Yo, Rudy's a fucking goofy.
Motherfucker. Anyways. Last John, y'all. We gonna ask some last John.
Bro, Rudy was diggy and Shakur. I'm not gonna hold you.
Man, you really on your last question, and this the shit you want to ask me? Was Rudy gay? Bitch, I don't even get human parts. I'm a red panda. I don't suck dick. I don't take dick. I don't give a fuck about dick. I'm just here to talk shit and drink beer. But you've been obsessed with calling me gay for like 12 hours straight. You said it more times than you took breaths today. So real question is, why the fuck are you so worried about whether I'm gay or not? You projecting heavy as fuck right now, my nigga.
You've been calling that nigga gay for 12 hours.
Bitch, you the one who been calling me gay all day. You called me a faggot like 47 times today. Every other sentence was you a faggot, you gay, you like dick. Now you're trying to flip that shit on me like I'm the one who started it. Shut your lying ass up, nigga. You the gay police today, not me. The fuck is you talking about?
All right, man. Last question. My boy Trix wants to know, who do you think will win between Jaron Ennis and Terrence Crawford? And make it entertaining, bitch.
Oh, now this a real question. Man, this would be a fucking slaughter. Jaron Boots Ennis is nice, real nice. But Terrence Crawford would beat the dog shit out of him, and it wouldn't even be close. Crawford would walk Boots into deep waters and drown his ass. Boots got fancy footwork and pretty combinations, but Bud got that dog in him that Boots ain't never seen before. That southpaw pressure, that timing, that evil left hand. Boots gonna get touched with shit he ain't never felt. Every time Boots tries to get flashy, Crawford gonna counter his ass so clean, his ancestors gonna feel it. Boots gonna be looking like a lost puppy by round 6, getting pieced up and backed up like we saw against Stanionis, but 10 times worse. Crawford would whoop his ass so bad, Boots might retire after that shit. My official prediction, Terrence Crawford beats the brakes off Jaron Ennis. Mid to late stoppage, probably around round 9 or 10. Boots just ain't on that level yet. That's the truth, whether y'all like it or not. That's all you got, nigga? I just gave you a whole breakdown and you hit me with, The fuck kind of reaction is that? You either agree or you got a better take. Speak the fuck up.
Damn.
All right, man. I ain't about to keep going back and forth with that fuck nigga. But there go. There go your predictions from y'all boy Rudy, man. Anything else?
Man. I'll punch Rudy dead in his face.
Dead ass, bro. He talking crazy. He gonna say whatever the fuck he want, too.
Dead ass. Yo, he's stupid as fuck. Yo. That nigga's stupid.
Nigga said Boots' ancestors gonna feel it.
He said Devin got a lazy jab.
Yeah, he tripping.
That was fucking comedy, dog.
But a lot of these AI bots do not know boxing. Like Rudy says Xander beats Boots. Yeah, he definitely said that.
You know what's funny though? Like the same questions you asked Rudy not yesterday, the day before, I asked him the same shit and he gave me completely different answers. Because when When you were talking about Boots versus Virgil, Rudy said that Virgil would wipe him, and I asked him the same question. He said Boots would fucking fry him.
Yeah, I guess it's, I don't know, unpredictable. Bro, fuck Hayato, nigga. How about that? Fuck that nigga. Fuck him. Fuck him and Rado. Fuck wrong with him. Y'all niggas, we not talking about him. He gotta prove himself, bro. Talk about that nigga when he proved himself.
Nigga said Hayato is an elite fighter. Nigga, didn't you say he was 5-0?
8-0 with 5 knockouts.
How the fuck is he elite with eight fights?
He ain't fight nobody in them 8 fights.
He didn't fight not one nigga we know or is even in the fucking top contenders.
Yeah. Hayato Susumi would stop your favorite fighter. No, he wouldn't, because my favorite fighter happens to be Jaron Ennis, David Benavidez, and Bam Rodriguez. He ain't stopping either one of them.
And Anthony Joshua.
Never. Fuck with him for what he did to Jake Paul, though. That's my guy for that.
For sure.
Bam too small frame, so they not fighting. I don't give a nigga, fuck Hayato. I don't give a fuck about what he told you. He fighting Tevin Farmer in Japan. Nigga, Tevin Farmer washed. Nigga, who gives a fuck? Nigga, fuck you.
Hayato told me he's fighting Devin Farmer in Japan. What now? No one gives a fuck about that fucking.
Like, what now? He's about to fight a Philly fighter. What now? Nigga, fuck.
Yo, he's fighting a handicap man.
Fighting a nigga with Tourette's, cuz.
Yeah, aka a nigga with disabilities.
No disrespect, but Tevin best days been behind me. Yeah, nigga, act like, if Hayato told you something, tell that nigga come over here and talk to us about it. How about that?
Real shit.
You sound like a middleman. Don't nobody want to talk to you.
Yeah, that's the same nigga who died. He died blonde. He died Xander's hair, bro, blonde. But nigga, fuck Tevin Farmer, bro. Hayato is fighting a nigga with disabilities. That's all I'm saying.
Is he really fighting Tevin Farmer?
I don't know.
That nigga Tevin Farmer officially went in the gatekeeper mode, if that's the case.
And if he gets beat by Hayato, that nigga needs to fucking move out of the fucking country, bro. He needs to. He's not from Philly no more.
Past it, man. He been past it. Tevin been washed for a while already.
If Tevin loses to a nigga named Hayato, he needs to move to York, Pennsylvania.
He already in Jersey. It's cool. Yeah.
I'm about to get up out of here, though.
Yeah, I'm about to get out of here, too, bro.
All right, bro.
All right, brother. I'll let you. All right, nigga. You weird. Hold that, nigga. Fucking weirdo. But anyways, I'm going to get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody that came through and showed love. As always, if y'all can go ahead and hit the like button on the way out, that'd be very much appreciated. We're on the road to 4K. We went up to the 3,500 mark. Looking to crack that 3,600 mark in due time. Shout out to the nation and the mob for making this possible. I'll be back at y'all with another live. 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to continue cooking up on what's going on in the boxing world, man. Until then, hope you guys have a blessed, beautiful one. I'm up out of here, man. Peace.